The following podcast is a part of RadioMisfits.com. And now it's time for the Mr. Nailsin Show. Are there strange entities that pose as children with black eyes preying upon humanity? Perhaps, but maybe not. Black-eyed children are legendary paranormal creatures originating in modern American folklore, which superficially resemble human children or teenagers with pale skin and pitch black eyes. They are reportedly seen begging or hitchhiking or are encountered on doorsteps of residential homes. These beings are alleged to be either undead, ghostly, demonic, alien, or otherwise inhuman creatures attempting to impersonate ordinary human children in order to manipulate people by requesting entry into houses or riding in vehicles with supposedly sinister motives. While tabloid coverage of these creatures has claimed that tales of black-eyed children have existed since the 1980s, most sources indicate that the legend originated from 1996 postings written by Texas reporter Brian Bethel on a ghost-related mailing list relating to alleged encounters with black-eyed kids. Bethel describes encountering two such children in Abilene, Texas in 1996, and claims that a second person had a similar, unrelated encounter in Portland, Oregon. Bethel's stories have become regarded as classic examples of creepypasta. His stories gained such popularity that he published a frequently asked questions just to keep up with the demand for more info about the new urban legend. In 2012, Brian Bethel told his story on reality TV series Monsters and Mysteries in America. He wrote a follow-up article for the Abilene Reporter News describing his experience and maintaining his belief that it was legitimate. In 2012, the horror film Black-Eyed Kids was produced with Kickstarter funding. Its director commenting that the creepy children were an urban legend that's been floating around on the internet for years now. I always thought it was fascinating. A 2013 episode of MSN's Weekly Strange that featured reports of black-eyed children is thought to have helped spread the legend on the internet. During 1 week in September 2014, the tabloid Daily Star ran these sensationalistic front-page stories about alleged sightings of black-eyed children connected to the sale of a supposedly haunted pub in Staffordshire. The paper claimed a shock rise in sightings around the world. Alleged sightings are taken seriously by ghost hunters, some of whom believe black-eyed children to be extraterrestrials, vampires, or ghosts. Science writer Sharon A. Hill was unable to find any documentation of black-eyed child encounters, concluding that the tales are passed on as a friend of a friend ghost stories. Hill considers the legend to resemble typical spooky folklore stories, such as the Phantom Black Dog, where the subject is not supernatural, and there may never have been an actual original encounter. Snopes rates tales of black-eyed children as a legend, and cites an Inquisitor article that advised readers to file black-eyed children under the same heading as Bigfoot. Believe it if you like, but realize that there is no evidence of their existence, just subjective testimony that ranges from reasonable to suspiciously fame-whoring. So, just a bunch of attention-seeking nonsense? Or perhaps yet another legend, whose beginnings, however exaggerated, come from an actual encounter? Perhaps, but maybe not. You're listening to the Mr. Nailsin Show here on RadioMisfits.com. One chilly autumn night, we find a lonely abandoned warehouse in the abandoned warehouse district of Cityopolis, and within one basement room we find a particular woman digging through several cabinets and the like until she comes upon a safe and attempts to open it. The woman in question is one Bethany Boombot, better known as Bugaboo, the one-time partner and paramour of that sinister supervillain, Bogey Man.
Come on. Oh, damn it! Oh, God, of course he would change the codes. Let's see. Oh, damn it, what was that? Oh, what was that club we went to and then ripped it off? Oh, damn it. Oh, no, not the club, the address. Oh, yeah, let's try that one. Oh, damn it, no, it's not working. Oh, damn it, Bogey Man, why? I give you the best years of my life, and you leave me with nothing? Oh.
Well. Once again, our paths crossed. Bugaboo. How utterly unsurprising to find you here, pilfering through the property like a rat.
Yeah, Spook Lady. Caught you with your hand in the cookie jar.
Oh, well, I resent that night. After all, Bogey Man and I shared this property.
Abandoned property.
Yeah, whatever. And I'm only going through certain items that are mine.
A collection of stolen goods, no doubt.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
What? Come on, lady. All you and Bogey Man ever did was rob people after you scared the poo out of them. And I'm not kidding. You really scared the poo out of them because those crime scenes stunk to high heaven. Hoo-wee.
Oh, shut up, you little idiot. Now listen, Night, if you're looking for Bogey Man, he's not here. And once again, I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him in nearly a year now.
They ain't why we're here. Besides, we already ran into him a while
Wait,
back.
what?
Shows you what you know, you dumb bitch.
Night, you found Bogey Man? But where is he? What was he doing? And where's he been? And did he mention me?
Yes, we did finally track down Bogey Man. But once again, he gave us the slip. In the meantime, we're desperately searching for answers in the hopes that we can prevent his latest sinister plot. Oh, and no, he didn't mention you. Besides, what do you care? I thought you and Snakehead were an item.
Oh, well, I'm totally over Bogey Man. Totally. I hardly ever think about him at all. and well, as for Snakehead and me, well, we decided to take a little break, and see other people.
you've both decided, huh? How the hell is Snakehead supposed to decide anything? He's currently lying in a coma after the gunshot wounds he suffered at the hands of the Puritan.
Damn, Spook Lady, that's cold, even for you. I mean, stepping out on your boyfriend while he's in the hospital laying in his own poo-poo.
Oh, shut up, you stupid little prick! Now, Night, you mentioned a sinister plot. Now, what could possibly be the scam this time? Another extortion plot, threatening the city in exchange for ransom? And, of course, leaving me out of it?
No, nothing so simple. This time, Bogey Man has entered a whole new level of evil. This time, he threatens not only the world, but at a minimum, the entire universe.
What? That's ridiculous. I mean, look, all we ever did, I've heard that all he was ever involved in was, robbing banks, knocking over liquor stores, stuff like that.
If only that was
Oh my God, what the hell is that?
Damn it, Boo-Boo! Shut up! It's just Dr. Deja Vu. Jeez.
Dr. Deja Vu? But isn't that Wonder Wizard guy?
Exactly. And when you've got someone of his power level interested in the workings of your idiot boyfriend, then you know this is far more serious than robbing a bank.
Well, for the last time, Night, he's no longer my boyfriend.
So, is she saying that she is single?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, forgive me. I'm afraid I didn't quite catch this lovely creature's name, Night.
Her name's Bugaboo, but I always call her Spook Lady.
Bugaboo. How cute and therefore charming. Madam, forgive me, I meant you no harm. What you see before you is my astral projection, as my corporal farm is otherwise occupied.
Oh, well, Doctor, no harm done. I admit I was a bit stunned at first, but to tell you the truth, I've always been something of a goth girl, and so I always had a fascination with the paranormal and the macabre. Actually seeing you look like a glowing skeleton it just has me also enchanted.
Holy shit, you've got to be kidding me! The whole universe is at stake, and you two idiots are gonna go goo-goo gaga eyes at each other?
Oh, point taken, Night. My apologies for being distracted by such enchanted beauty. But anyway, yes, I see you've located the boogeyman's safe.
Well, yeah, actually, Bugaboo here found it, but nevertheless, we've got it. All we gotta do is crack it open.
Well, you can forget that, Night. I've already tried every possible combination that I knew of. It's obvious he must have changed them, and so it's hopeless to get into it now.
Nothing a little night grenade can't handle.
No need to be so crude, Night. For I sense the presence of magic upon this safe. It's quite possible that one of the combinations that Miss Boo used was the right one. And yet, due to the spell, it could not open. Therefore, I will simply offer a spell of my own to break the previous one. Scott, which we aim assassin.
Whoa, it opened itself. Cool.
Yeah, but there's nothing in it except some notebook.
Not just any notebook, Bugaboo, but rather the personal journal of the Boogeyman, and a very recent one at that. Let's see here. Yeah. He's talking about meeting the Bewitcher when he was locked up after the encounter at Club Night years ago. Blah, blah, blah. Some poems about you, Bugaboo. Yeah,
Wait, what?
We don't have time for that crap.
Let me see.
Let's see. Here we go. He mentions Whizbang. Here it is. Something about Whizbang being the
key to the universe. It is as I have feared, that the Bewitcher will utilize the phantasmic state of Whizbang's current being as a means to bridge the walls between dimensions and invade our reality. Once again, the American Secret Society must reunite to take on this challenge of the Bewitcher.
The American Secret Society?
Yeah, it's the other ASS.
What? The other ass?
The other ass.
Oh no! Can the American Secret Society, which is an offshoot of the American Super Society, possibly rise to the challenge and avert the horrible demonic disaster of an invasion of the universe from the Bewitcher? Find out in the next exciting episode of Night Night. This has been a Nailsin production. The Night Night theme song is performed by Alistair White and his lovely wife Heather. Incidental music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod. All characters are performed by me, Douglas Nelson. Join us again, won't you? Did the supposedly possessed doll known as Anabelle of the Conjuring film franchise fame cause the death of a ghost hunter? Perhaps, but maybe not. Dan Rivera, a 54-year-old paranormal investigator and Army veteran who was on tour in Gettysburg with the Anabelle doll, was found dead in a hotel room on July 13th, 2025. The Adams County coroner confirmed that Rivera's death was a natural, cardiac-related event and stated that the Anabelle doll was not present in the room at the time of his passing. Online speculation followed Rivera's unexpected death, who was participating in a traveling exhibition featuring the Raggedy Ann doll known as Anabelle, who is thought to be possessed by a demonic entity and inspired the 2013 film The Conjuring. Well, it's not hard to guess what the speculation would involve. I mean, here you have this doll that's been said to be possessed by a demonic entity that went on to inspire several horror films on the subject, where this possessed doll was also in possession of supernatural powers and used those abilities to torment and even kill people. It's almost as if this paranormal investigator lived out a plot from one of those movies. The Adams County coroner, Francis Dutro, said in a statement that Rivera's autopsy results determined his death to be cardiac-related. Mr. Rivera had a known history of cardiac issues, which were consistent with the findings. It is also confirmed that Anabelle was not present in the room at the time of his passing. Dutro added, "We extend our condolences to Mr. Rivera's family and loved ones during this difficult time." Rivera, the lead investigator at the New England Society for Psychic Research, had been in Pennsylvania for the sold-out Devils on the Run tour with the Anabelle doll. Anabelle was on display in Adams County from July 11th to the 13th. The doll is usually housed at the Warrens Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut, which was founded by paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren in the 1950s. Stories of their demon-hunting career became the foundation of the popular Conjuring Universe film franchise, which featured the doll Anabelle, which went on to spin off in its own series of horror movies. According to the New England Society for Paranormal Research's website, Anabelle was given as a gift to a student in the 1960s. But almost immediately, she and her roommates noticed strange occurrences with the doll. They were introduced to a medium who told them the doll was inhabited by the spirit of a young girl named Anabelle. The two roommates tried to accept the doll's spirit and please it, only to have it reciprocate maliciousness and violent intent. Demonologists Ed and Lorraine Warren said the doll was demonically possessed, and they encased it in a glass box. In May of 2025, there were reports that Anabelle went missing and was linked to events like the Nottoway Plantation fire and the jail escape of 10 inmates in New Orleans. Well, the New England Society for Paranormal Research director Tony Spera said that the doll has never been missing, and they had taken the doll on a brief tour to several locations so paranormal enthusiasts could witness the real Anabelle. Normally, the doll, of course, remains at the Warrens Occult Museum in Monroe, Connecticut. Of course, the sudden passing of anyone is a tragic event and brings about a lot of sorrow for the loved ones left behind. But of course, considering in this case the man's career and his interests, it's impossible to ignore the circumstances and to avoid the eventual speculation over it all. So, did a demonically possessed doll take the life of a paranormal investigator? Perhaps, but maybe not. You're listening to the Mr. Nailsin Show here on RadioMisfits.com.
Well, I mean, look, he's gonna know it was me. I'm the only one who has access.
Yeah, but so what? What's he gonna do? Call the police? Nah. If the feds starts poking their noses in his business, that's his ass.
Yeah, but Jake, come on. There's a reason why people call him Boss Morgan.
Well, that's the run part of the song, baby, don't you know? You take the money and you run. You and me, baby. Free and clear.
Yeah, we could just run and become someone else entirely and escape ourselves.
Damn, baby, that's poetry. But now you're talking. Yeah, now you're talking.
Now, Mr. Hill, you come highly recommended by one mutual acquaintance of ours, Dr. Lance Turgeon, who, let's just say, ran into some troubles of himself and found himself in need of my employ. So, apparently you have some skills that may lead you to find Miss Forth, who wronged me, and I need someone capable of taking care of that. Now, we've got some amount of information out of her so-called boyfriend, who was another former employee of mine who decided to knife me in the back. But it wasn't much, but it's in the file you see before you. Peruse that and see what you can make of it, Mr. Hill. Well, you weren't kidding. There's not a lot here. Could I talk to this, what's his name, Jake? Oh, I'm afraid Jake's unavailable, Mr. Hill. As I mentioned, he was a former employee of mine, and I don't take too kindly to treachery. So no one's gonna be hearing from him no more. I see.
Look, I don't know if Lance made this clear or not, but I'm no hitman.
Well, not on purpose, at least. Listen, Mr. Hill, you're a cop who fell from grace. So this is an opportunity for you to feed yourself, and I will reward you handsomely. But rest assured, I don't need a hitman when it comes to Miss Forth. It's not even the money. By now, I'm sure she's burned through it. But you ripped my heart out, Mr. Hill, and that I cannot abide. I want you to find her and bring her to me. After that, you wash your hands and be on your way.
Mr. Morgan, I don't think you get me at all. You expect me to be a delivery boy, but the ends will be the same.
No, it's you who don't get me. No one does. I just need to talk to her. I just need to see her. Why can't anyone understand that? The money's on the table. He'll take it or leave it.
Well, I guess I'll take it.
Thank you for traveling with us, and I hope you enjoyed your stay and come again. Yeah, I did enjoy myself, for the first time in a long time. So much so, maybe this isn't the best way to start, but where does one look to pursue a career in the cruise line business?
You have been listening to The Cruise, written, performed, and produced by me, Douglas Nailsin. Any and all music is courtesy of Kevin MacLeod and other public domain and copyright-free sources. The views and opinions expressed during the Mr. Nailsin Show do not necessarily reflect those held by RadioMisfits.com. So, any complaints and or comments should be sent to @Mr. Nailsin on Twitter, where they will be promptly ignored and or blocked.